Okay.
Uh, when did you go to high school at all at Marble?
Yes. There was a teacher up there, and I remember him. He used to have a chew of tobacco in his mouth, and he always swallowed it. And so one day we asked him about it. He said, "Well, why do you chew it and spit the juice away?" I remember that. I didn't go there very long, part of a year.
It's pretty tough. When you went to school in Durango, did you stay with Aunt Evelyn, or
I stayed with Aunt Evelyn.
how old were you when you started school in Durango?
I was probably 18 or 19.
What grade were you in?
I was in the junior. I was a junior. I think I was about 19. Because I went to school at Red. I didn't go to school for a while, and then I went to school at Red Mesa. Went to school at Marble. I don't remember whether Brother Jones was teaching. I guess he was when I went to Red Mesa. I don't know. But when I went to school in Durango, I went in there, and when I went in, I wanted to play football. And they wouldn't let me play football unless my district would pay my tuition, and they wouldn't pay any, and so I didn't get to play for a while, and so finally they let me play football without paying any.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So how many Aunt Evelyn and Uncle Marlon? He was a coal miner at that time.
Right.
He had his mine at coal mine.
He had
Hay
his
Gulch.
coal mine out in Hay Gulch.
Was he driving the old purple truck then?
No, he had sold it to Charlie Dean then. He had traded him that truck for 40 acres on the dry side. And Charlie Dean would come in and stay overnight there, stay in the garage where I was, and peddle meat. He was driving that old car.
Is this the old purple truck that we bought?
When did we buy a purple truck?
We had a big old purple truck we bought from Uncle Marlon.
Oh, no. That was a coal truck.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Well, that's what I wanted.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of one they had long before that.
Okay.
He used to have he used it, and I don't remember just what, but I know he traded it to Charlie Dean, and Charlie Dean used it to haul meat to sell in Durango, and traded it for that 40 on the dry side, and then Marlon later gave it to the church.
Okay, let me back up just a little bit before I forget. When you traveled, most of the people that came to Red Mesa, did they come from down on the San Juan or from Mancos, or the members that lived at Red Mesa were?
Well, LeGrand, I guess most of them were people that had been on the deal there in La Plata when they built that reservoir down there. And then when that went haywire, they went back to Mancos, and then
Which reservoir is this, Dad?
Well, don't you know that, what do they call it? Down where the State Farm is now.
Okay, that they tried to irrigate from that.
Oh yeah, they irrigated from that. But I don't know what went wrong. It just didn't work out. There was the Haddons and Deans and Taylors and I don't know how many.
Why didn't it work out?
I don't know why. What does it matter?
Okay. So they came up to La Plata.
What?
They came up from La Plata then?
No, they came there from Mancos. And after that, they went haywire. They went back to Mancos, and then they came from Mancos back to Red Mesa.
When you went to Mancos from Red Mesa, how did you travel? Did you go clear up Cherry Creek and over, or did you go over through Weber
Most
Canyon?
of it, I think, was Weber Canyon.
Okay. That was a fairly decent road as roads went.
Yeah, that was the best road then.
Okay.
I don't know when they opened up the Cherry Creek Road, but the old Weber Road was the popular road for years.
As a kid, did you spend much time around the Indian ruins or know much about them?
Oh, quite a bit. There's quite a few ruins around there out west. And then we, as a kid, we used to, as a group or whatnot, go out to Mancos Canyon a lot.
Did you?
We'd spend a night or two out there, Boy Scouts or whatnot.
You had an old black tomahawk head with a piece broken off the front of it. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
You do remember what
I remember it, yeah. I think it's still up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, back to high school. You played high school. Your favorite subject was football. Is that correct?
I guess it was. They used to call me the Big Mormon.
The Big Mormon. Were you the only Mormon on the team?
Oh, yes.
None of the Deckers that played.
There wasn't any Mormons in the country then up in Durango. Austin Decker played in the same group, but he been baptized, but he never took.
What relation is he to the Deckers?
He was Elmer Decker's son.
Was Elmer LDS also?
Oh yeah, Elmer Decker was a LDS. He turned out bad, but then there was Claude, and then there was...
Elmer and Claude were brothers?
Oh yes, and then there was another brother that died earlier.